We've been talking about opportunities, but what are owners and developers thinking? We talk about that coming right up now on No Vacancy News today. I'm so glad that you've arrived. Now, I'm Glenn Hausman, and thank you so much for watching. And if you like what you see, please subscribe to No Vacancy News on YouTube. Follow us on LinkedIn. Like us on Facebook. All that kind of good stuff. We love that you follow all of our great content that we're putting out almost every single day of the week. Today's video is, of course, brought to you by the amazing folks over at SkyTouch Technology, the hospitality industry's leading and most innovative cloud-based PMS. SkyTouch, well, they're constantly updating their product to meet the needs of today's hoteliers while anticipating those changes for tomorrow. Learn more at skytouchtechnology.com. All right, so today we're speaking with our friend over at Chesapeake Hospitality, CEO Chris Green, about what he's thinking about forthcoming opportunity, what the owners of the hotels he's managing are thinking about the upcoming opportunities. Great interviews. Stick around. Let's talk to Chris. Chris Green, great to see you. You know, I'm really thinking that now more than ever in the history of our careers, this might be the best time of opportunity for the future of the hotel business.
Yeah, I think it's, look, we spent the past year struggling through one of the most difficult times in history, but there was no better buying time than in the history of the hotels than after the crisis in 9/11, after the financial crisis. And so you've got to, when you strip everything else away and you think about hospitality is always going to be here to stay, there's no better time than now. We've been deeper and we've been hurt worse. But if you're ready and you've got money on the sidelines, there's going to be tremendous opportunity going forward.
Right, I have money on the sidelines, but unfortunately, it's just enough to get me a pizza with pepperoni on it. So I may not be getting invested in this business right now, but I am seeing all sorts of signs, Chris, that now is that time. You're absolutely right. I remember after 9/11, people said travel will never come back. It came back bigger and better. I remember in 2007, 2008, people are like, we're never going to see hotel prices like that again. It came back better than ever. I bet you think 2023, 2025, 2027, it's going to be better than ever. What does that mean to you? And what are your owners saying about it?
Yeah, I mean, listen, Glenn, you know, we are the American public, we're people of possibility and positivity, and especially hospitality people, right? We all we do is facilitate. We facilitate fun. We facilitate great environments for our people to travel. And so when I look ahead, this is going to be it's going to be a horrible memory of everything that occurred, but we're going to look back and we're going to be like, man, we have a short memory because we're going to be looking back and saying, what were we thinking? Why didn't we buy more hotels in 2021 and 2022? Because I'm telling you, in 2028, our RevPARs are going to be at all-time record highs. Hotel prices will be at all-time record. It's just the way it's going to be, especially when you consider we've lost some inventory through this. Some inventory has gone to multifamily housing or alternate uses. So there's a little bit of reduction in the pipeline. So the stuff that's going to come out is new. Rates are going to come back up. We've done a great job as hoteliers through the pandemic, keeping rates strong, even though it seems like they're depressed when you look at the Smith Travel and CBRE reports. They're really not. It's just which travelers are traveling, which is depressing the rates. Overall, rates are fine.
That's great. And we're still waiting for certain groups of travelers to come back, and they will. That is the fundamental nature of our hospitality universe. People love to travel. People will not stop traveling. And that's why I agree with you, Chris. This is going to be a great time. So do you think that, you've got dozens and dozens of hotels that you're managing, the owners of those properties, do you think they're going to be making some bold investments? Do you think that they're going to be making some moves in the upcoming months in the next year?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I have not talked to one of our owners that doesn't think strategically about acquiring more properties, right? We've done a great job with our estate, making sure that we navigate through this. And these owners they understand who we are and what we do and the space we play in. And those owners are excited about the opportunity in that space. We're mainly full service, upper upscale. And we've been hit super hard. But whenever you're hit super hard, you get a chance to bounce back super hard. And if you really think about it, there may be less interest in that segment, but not from our owners. Our owners know what's possible in that segment and look forward to doing it. So we're actively looking.
I just recently hosted a panel discussion with great investors within hospitality. And they were saying just what you're saying. A lot of properties are leaving the system. This is going to be a great rebirth, a great refresh of everything that's going on out there. And I'm really encouraged about what your ownership group is saying, because I know that other management companies out there, their ownership groups are saying exactly the same sort of thing. So let's play speculation game for a second. I'll put a big disclaimer: speculation. You think that property valuations are going to rise? Because I'm thinking now's the time to get involved instead of sitting on the sidelines, which seems to be a perpetual problem for every single upcycle in our business.
So pure speculation, I don't think we're at the bottom of pricing yet. I think we're going to hit the bottom here when we get to the end of the second round of stimulus funding. I mean, right now things are being buoyed up by the stimulus funding that we've been able to receive, which we're very thankful for in our industry. But I do think once we're past that, you're going to separate the wheat from the chaff, as my mom would say, and you're going to see the hotel operators that have done a good job and held up the value, and some that are just going to fall by the wayside, which will then you'll see the real pricing pressure. Okay. We've been seeing hotels trade 20%, 25% off of 19 values. Some are saying that you could go as much as 35. We'll see. We'll see where that shakes out. But then as soon as deals start happening, I think we're going to see acceleration, because all of a sudden there's going to be a buying frenzy, because I do know there's a lot of capital groups and equity groups that have hundreds of millions of dollars on the sidelines right now.
Wow, that's really excellent. Very positive news. It's so nice after a year to start be focusing on opportunities instead of defenses. Any final words, Chris?
Well, we had our board call and our senior leadership call this morning, and I can tell you that the sentiment or the bulk of our discussion was positive in nature. And really, that's the reflective sentiment of the ongoing calls we're having now. Is there's much more positivity among operations, investment, acquisitions, even accounting, seeing positive income coming in. So when you see that start to happen, we can't help as hoteliers start to see that tide turning. And I think we're in it now.
Excellent. Thanks so much for being here, Chris.
Glad to be here, Glenn.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching No Vacancy News today. Of course, I'm Glenn Hausman. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button, follow us, all that kind of good stuff, and subscribe to our newsletter. Text the word hotel to 66866. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.